Hey guys. Okay, some very interesting information which is once again tied to the Vatican. Now, this article appears on Mail Online and was published on the 24th of February 2012. And the article's in regards to a 1500-year-old ancient script that was unearthed in Turkey. Now, the script has been hidden away by the Turkish state for the last 12 years. And it seems that the Vatican want to get their filthy, dirty, grubby little hands on it. So what could be within the pages of this ancient script that the Vatican so desperately want to see? Well, let's have a look at what the article says. A secret Bible in which Jesus is believed to predict the coming of the Prophet Muhammad to earth has sparked serious interest from the Vatican. Pope Benedict XVI has claimed to want to see the 1500-year-old book, which many say is the Gospel of Barnabas, that has been hidden by the Turkish state for the last 12 years. The £14 million handwritten gold-letter tome penned in Jesus' native Aramaic language is said to contain his early teachings and a prediction of the prophet's coming. And here are some pickies of this ancient script. The leather-bound text, written on animal hide, was discovered by Turkish police during an anti-smuggling operation in 2000. It was closely guarded until 2010, when it was finally handed over to the Ankara Ethnography Museum and will soon be put back on display following minor restoration. A photocopy of a single page from the handwritten ancient manuscript is thought to be worth £1.5 million. Turkish Culture and Tourism Minister Ertuğrul Günay said the book could be an authentic version of the Gospel, which was suppressed by the Christian Church for its strong parallels with the Islamic view of Jesus. Well, is that surprising to anybody, that the Vatican have wanted to suppress this? I mean, why are they so desperately wanting to see this manuscript? Is there something in there that compromises the Vatican? Obviously, yes, is the answer to that. He also said that the Vatican has made an official request to see the scripture, a controversial text which Muslims claim is an addition to the original Gospels of Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. In line with the Islamic belief, the Gospel treats Jesus as a human being and not a god. There he is, the beast himself, the Antichrist we are now looking at right here, and his days are numbered. It rejects the ideas of the Holy Trinity and the crucifixion and reveals that Jesus predicted the coming of the Prophet Muhammad. In one version of the Gospel, he is said to have told the priest, "How shall the Messiah be called? Muhammad is his blessed name." And in another, Jesus denied being the Messiah, claiming that he or she would be Ishmaelite, the term used for an Arab. Despite the interest in the newly rediscovered book, some believe it is a fake and only dates back to the 16th century. Yeah, of course, if it's a fake, then why do the Vatican want their grubby little hands on it? The oldest copies of the book date back to that time and are written in Spanish and Italian. Protestant pastor Insan Ozbek said it was unlikely to be authentic. This is because St. Barnabas lived in the 1st century and was one of the apostles of Jesus, in contrast to this version, which is said to come from the 5th or 6th century. He told the Today's Zaman paper the copy of the Ankara might have been written by one of the followers of St. Barnabas. Since there is around 500 years in between St. Barnabas and the writing of the Bible copy, Muslims may be disappointed to see that the copy does not include things they would like to see. It might have no relation with the content of the Gospel of Barnabas. Theology professor Omer Farrak Harman said a scientific scan of the Bible may be the only way to reveal how old it really is. Now, you know, obviously the Vatican think that it is real enough and authentic enough to have put in an official request to see what's inside this ancient script. So I really do think that we are seeing the last days of the Vatican. It just seems to me that every week we get more and more confirmation that the Vatican really are quite an evil and corrupt organization. And obviously there's something in this ancient script that they don't want us to see. So it's just like all the other ancient scripts that they have plundered and stolen from civilizations all around the world and locked up in their in their library under the Vatican. I think it's absolutely the most criminal behavior, and it seems to be totally ignored by everyone that they are allowed to basically steal and plunder from other civilizations, kill and slaughter, and then keep the spoils of war for themselves and lock it up underneath their ivory tower. So anyway, I thought that this was really interesting, guys, and what I'll do is, of course, link the article underneath the video and you can have a look at that in more detail. So thanks for listening, guys, and peace out.